Heads up, this podcast more than likely contains strong language, tongue-in-cheek humor, and suggestive remarks.
Hello, and welcome to the Hyper Podcast, where two likable people who like talking talk to people they like about things that the people they like to see if we could like them too. I'm here with my best buddy Teddy.
Hello, and we're here with our guest Cedar, who is back for a second round.
Whoop, whoop.
You're never going to get rid of me. I'm in your
No.
walls.
You're stuck with us now.
He lives
I'm not
inside
never
the
left.
Discord.
He's in the code.
Help,
Kane
help,
from
I'm in
the
the
digital
Wi-Fi.
circus. Oh, jeez. I can't believe you did that off the dome, Anna. Good job.
Thank you. What I should have done is that's, I think, the 20th or 21st time that I've said that.
Yeah, we've done quite a few leppies now, haven't we?
So really I ought to know it by now. I should get it tattooed, really.
Oh, that'll be fun. If we ever hit like 100,000 or something.
God, can you imagine? No,
You
actually,
get
I'm
the
not
intro
committing
tattooed
to
and I
that.
get the outro.
I'm not committing to that, just
Aw,
in case.
don't be scared. Who cares? Skin is just skin. It will rot when we die anyway.
True. Wow.
These guys subscribe, otherwise they're going to kill me.
we're gonna turn Cedar into a skin lamp. Oh,
So,
God.
how have your days been so far? I know we've got a bit of a time difference going on, but
yeah, I mean, Cedar has woken up,
Oh,
hopefully
yeah.
had something to eat. Have you, bud?
I've had a cup of tea.
Ooh, a cup of tea.
Yes,
What kind
a
of tea
delicious
do you
chai.
have? Oh, a chai.
Delicious chai.
Very nice. Teddy likes a chai.
I do like a chai, but they are so fattening that I'm like, I can't have it in the house because I can't control myself. So I don't get them anymore.
But you also
bad.
buy
That's
like
fair.
the 5-ton boxes of it.
I was buying the massive ones.
Mm.
They were good. Hey, listen, I gave you one and you were like, "Oh, this is bad. This is addictive."
Yeah, I got a headache within seconds of sipping it.
Damn. It must have been the sugar because there's not a lot of caffeine in the brand I had.
Oh yeah, it's always sugar. Always
It's just
sugar for
pure
me.
sugar.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, did you sleep well, Cedar? Did you have any weird dreams?
Oh yeah.
I did have a little bit of a weird dream the other night, but tonight I did not have any dreams. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't.
Yeah.
And it was in like movies where the girlfriend is upset at her boyfriend because he cheated on her in her dream.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was sort of that. My roommate just kind of ascended to his people, and I was very upset that he didn't tell me.
What, you went back to the aliens?
Yeah. He was
You were
just
like,
I
how
was.
dare you?
I turned to my other roommate, who was his partner, and I'm like, "Hey, what just happened?" She's like, "He's going back to his people," and I'm like, "The fuck, you didn't tell me."
Yeah, take me with you. I don't want to be stuck on this planet, please.
Exactly. So
That's
yeah, that
fun.
was a bit strange.
Do you
mean, that's-
do you have any like recurring things that you dream about?
Ooh.
People are going to start thinking this episode's about dreams. I do actually. I have
Oh, wow.
three.
Oh,
I have
let's hear
three
'em.
that recur.
Oh my god.
One is a weird sort of Hansel and Gretel sort of situation, where it is like a witch that lives in a giant tree, and I'm walking through like a pumpkin field, and I'm not sure if I'm like trying to run away or like go to fight this witch because like a small child is in trouble. But it happens on the regular, and it's very, very weird.
I wonder what that says about your psyche, because dreams say so much about your psyche.
Yeah. I was like, it keeps popping up, and that's the problem. It sometimes continues, or it's sometimes the same thing. And I'm like, that's very uncomfortable. The other one is like small confined spaces, but up high.
Oh, okay.
So,
So
like,
two fears in one.
Yeah, I don't like heights, and like I don't mind small spaces. It's just like I don't know, in my particular line of work, I have to be very cautious of small spaces, and it generally can be a bit of a problem. But yeah, I don't like heights.
So it's like
And
even adding more tax like to your journey, your height where you don't like it, and you got to be careful because you're in all these small spaces.
exactly, yeah.
Oh.
And the last one is always just like really. It's probably the rarest one, but it's like generally something really horrible has happened, and I just have to kind of deal with it,
Mm.
which is like I borderlines in a nightmare because usually it's like cool,
Yeah. I think that's
everybody you
just the
care about is
yeah.
gone.
That's like the burden of responsibility and grief just like piled on you.
Those are
Yeah, there's a lot-
interesting
So-
recurring dreams, though.
Yeah.
Like, especially that first one. I mean, what's going on there?
I'm
I
getting
don't know. Maybe I just want to fight a witch.
Maybe.
maybe I'm getting like there's a child to maybe hints of your youth and your childhood wanting to protect that and cherish that.
Oh god, we're
There's a
going deep.
witch, so maybe witches tend to represent women. So maybe I don't know. There's a woman in your life who's like, oh, this bitch is an old hag. I don't
Jesus
know.
Christ. Okay.
Well,
That's what I'm getting.
that's the interesting thing because, as I said, it sometimes continues. It's not always like a repeat.
Yeah.
The witch is not always an old woman,
Oh damn.
so
Is she a
it's a bit weird.
seductress sometimes coming?
Hey, you're reading into that, but okay.
A witch in the tree, come down for me, girl.
Oh lord. Oh god.
Teddy, have you exceptioned me so you could sleep with the witch?
No. You know, if she's interested.
This
I
is
don't remember
so-
you being here last time.
This is so dumb because just before you joined Cedar, we were talking about the game Fields of Mystria, and
Oh, here we go again. She loves
We-
this game.
I love this game. I'm not going to stop yapping about it, I'm afraid. And there's so I said to Teddy, Teddy guessed my top 3 dateable
Yeah.
characters easy.
Anna, I said to Anna, "Oh, have you chose who you're gonna date yet?" Because I was like, "Oh, I'm really, I don't know who to date." And she was like, "No, I've narrowed it down to 3." So I like typed in like marriage candidates. I opened it up immediately. I was like, "Oh, you're dating that one, the big how whatever his name is one." She was like, "Yeah." She's like,
Hayden.
I bet you can't guess the other 2. And I was like, "Male or female?" And she was like, "One male, one female." I was like, "Valen."
And then the
Sorry,
other
what was
one.
She
his
was like,
game?
"Yeah."
What was this game called?
It's called Fields of Mystria, and it's basically like it's like a hyped up Stardew Valley, I suppose, with
Yeah.
magic, and
It's more classic Harvest Moon leaning.
Yeah,
Mixed with
no,
Rune Factory, it seems, but Stardew is also based on that type of thing.
I see the cow looking mofo. And
The
damn,
cow is
okay, I
very
get it.
Harvest Moon.
But then I said to Teddy, you pick 3 just by looking at them, and I was like, oh yeah, it's gonna be Juniper, who's like the obviously
Goth,
the
goth
goth,
mummy.
she's a
Yeah.
witch in the
with the nice
game.
titties,
Yeah, immediately, yeah, number 1.
I
Do I want to be her or
immediately
do I want
looked
to
it
marry
up.
her?
Immediately looked it up, and yeah, Juniper's there, and I'm like, yeah, she could ruin my life.
Yeah, ruin my life. Step on me.
Oh dear, that's so funny because she's like really down the bottom of the pile for me. I'm like, nah, I can't be fucked with that.
Yeah, but we've got very different tastes, you and I, Anna.
Especially in Fields of Mystria characters, because I'm going out
I
with
mean,
the himbo with the chicken.
In general though, you like your big, sort of dumb, happy, friendly himbo men. And with women, I feel
We can't do
women-
this again.
with women, I feel like you know, you don't want someone cutesy and feminine, but you also don't want someone like dominating and in charge. You want like a nice middle ground, a nice sensible woman.
Hi everybody, welcome back to the
Where-
podcast of
whereas I'm like-
Smash or Pass. We're going
Jesus,
through,
it
Fields
always
of Mystery.
comes to this.
Whereas I'm like, I want a twink and a woman who could destroy me. Give them to me now.
Oh
Nice.
god. Our podcast is just a circle that always comes back to this.
I mean, but that's the thing. We talk about hyperfixations. There's so like shipping and like attractive characters and like even like dating sims and all that kind of stuff. Such a massive thing. Like most video games now will have a romance option, and if they don't, a lot of people get salty about it.
What about Date Everything? Have you guys played Date Everything?
I have not.
I've stayed away from that because I feel like I would get addicted.
Oh god, that is lethal.
I think
I
I'd
saw that I could date my
try.
washing basket, and I felt that was probably going to be a toxic relationship.
Yeah, there's a lot
Yeah, I
going
mean, to be fair, the washing basket is actually quite a toxic guy, but
on. I
all
thought
the
he was
other
in a toxic
options.
relationship.
He is, and then he also. Oh, I'm not gonna spoil it, but there's something going
There's
on
a
with the
lot going
washer and the
on.
dryer. Let's just say
Yeah,
that.
like there's a lot happening. I don't. I'm gonna say something that's probably not gonna make people happy, but I just found. I know the designs are supposed to be that they're furniture, but I just found the design such a visual like eyesore. They just made me so unhappy.
What
that I
in
was like, I
general, the
can't
art
do this.
style.
No, the style was lovely. It's the designs of their clothes and everything. Like I know they're supposed to look like the furniture and stuff, but I just look at it and I think, oh god, that's so ugly.
Oh my god, there's
I don't know
so
why.
many
I
though.
look at it and I think, oh, that's so uncomfortable. Oh my god, that would be so overstimulating to wear. Oh my, like, I don't know.
Yeah, but keep an eye out for a new dating sim that's coming out this week. No, I'm kidding.
Where
I'd love
everyone
to
looks
make a dating
massively
sim.
comfortable.
I'd love to
Oh,
make a dating sim.
if you need like a deep voiced, random character voice actor, I'm
Yeah,
down.
load you in. I mean, the only thing I know how to use is like Ren'Py, and I know people do make like visual novel dating style games with that, but like it's so much effort. It's so much effort.
The first question I'll ask people when they come up to my character is, "Are you a witch?"
Oh, you a witch. Be gone. Stay away from me.
If yes, I'm interested. If no,
I'm still interested.
I'm still interested.
Still interested. But I'm the easiest to get with.
You're
I mean,
the
that's
one
the
that's
whole main
like,
character energy in it.
you pick a piece of grass off the floor and you give it to them, and they're like, "Oh my god, yes."
The Gale of dating sims.
The
Yeah.
Gale.
Oh boy.
There's always one in those dating sims that's like,
And they have to give you they have to throw you a bone, don't
yeah.
they? In case you're
And
like
then
really
there's one
bad at the
that's
game
like,
or like you've got no riz.
and there's one that wants like that most ultra rare fish from the sea that only arrives one day a year under certain weather conditions and under a certain moon, and you're just like, oh, fuck off.
Yeah, some of them have weird, like really weird favorites. You're like, where in the fuck knuckles am I supposed to get this from?
Me in Stardew Valley walking up to Holly and shoving a salad in her face.
Yeah, literally. Oh.
For me, it was getting the mermaid brooch. I was like, fuck me, I have to come down here in spring in the rain. I was like, oh,
yeah.
don't worry that I'm fucking busy. Don't worry that I'm fucking busy today.
No,
Have
I
a
had
salad I
plan.
found in the trash.
Good
Well,
old trash salad.
I'm interested in knowing
What Cedar's bring to the table today.
what you're
'Cause
bringing to
Cedar's
the
not done the
table.
guessing game with us yet, so.
I brought a
Yeah.
pipe bomb.
Oh shit.
Get ready to dance!
God.
Well, we can do our little guessy game then.
Oh boy.
You
Boy,
start,
the
Teddy.
guessy game.
You're better at this than I am.
Okay, so for our guessing game, we'll be trying to guess what hyperfixation Cedar has brought to the table. If we can't guess it in a tidy little time, Cedar will take mercy on us and behead us and end the podcast forevermore. No, he'll just give us the answer, hopefully. So
The pipe bomb will go off.
the pipe bomb will go off. We're in danger. Usually, I like to start with trying to like figure out like a genre or like a media source. Is this something you do with friends?
Oh, yes. This can be something you do with friends.
Ooh, okay. Friends are involved. Is it something that the friends that I know we have together would do with you?
Yes, but not often.
Oh god,
Oh,
these are already
okay.
tricky. Is it a digital thing or is it like an analog thing?
There is actually, it's very funny that you asked this.
no.
There is an analog and a digital version of this.
Oh, of course there is.
Oh damn! Is it like how D&D has like paper versions and it also has D&D Beyond and shit?
Yes. So there's paper versions, there's digital versions, there's it goes across multiple medias.
Damn. Okay.
Is it a game?
It can fall into the game category, yes.
Oh gosh.
Ooh, it can fall into the game category.
Is it like Warhammer?
I mean, you're pretty close to Warhammer.
Really?
Ooh, Warhammer's close. So does it involve little miniatures?
It can do. It can do.
Oh, is it like what is it like the robot building thing, like Gundam?
What?
What is that?
Not quite, but you guys are you're in the right
We're in the
ballpark.
vicinity. Oh God.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't even know if
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know what this is because my knowledge
Oh.
of Warhammer and miniature stuff is nil.
So there's a digital version though. So it's not Lego because Lego's like purely physical.
Except for like Lego Batman games.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, oh my goodness! You build it. You can sometimes build it with friends. There's a digital element to it. And we're in the ballpark.
I don't think I'm going to get it.
Would you like a hint?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So last episode we talked about D&D, right?
Mm-hmm.
Think the opposite of D&D.
Oh gosh.
In terms of
space.
setting? Yeah, is it spacey?
You know what? I'll give it to you guys. You guys pretty much have got it. Sci-fi.
Sci-fi. Okay, so it's sci-fi, analog and digital. Could do
That's it.
Sci-fi.
Oh, it's just
Just
sci-fi. Like the
Yep.
the whole
The
genre.
whole-
I'm like,
I
that's so broad.
I was going to sort of narrow it down to sci-fi horror, but we might pop into that, which is my favorite version of sci-fi.
Oh.
Oh my god.
But
So
Sci-fi.
you've got no favorites when it comes to sci-fi.
I do have, as I said, I do have the favorites of sci-fi horror. I think the amazing movie known as Iron Lung,
Yeah, I was about
video game series Dead Space,
Mm-hmm.
the video game called Signalis. Hold on, you guys loved Doomed Yuri, right?
I
I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Lesbians
okay.
who can never be together. Something bad's gonna happen to one of them or both of them.
Yeah, I'd probably like that.
You do like your angst.
Yeah.
So I'll drop into the amazing video game that came out in 2022. So 2 years ago. Oh, not 2 years ago.
Four now. Oh my
4
god.
years ago. Known as Signalis, but we'll get into that in just a second. But yes,
Ooh.
sci-fi. I'm a big fan
Ooh.
of the sci-fi genre. I'm personally a big fan of the horror genre. So I sort of, before we started this podcast, I sort of mentioned that I played a interesting version of a role-playing game just yesterday with my little squads of nerds, known as little squadron, known as Dread, which is a Jenga-based role-playing game.
How does
Set in,
Jenga incorporate into a role-playing game?
So usually how I start this off with the Jenga game is that I get the people to make their characters. Unlike original role-playing games, you don't necessarily have stats. If I'm feeling a bit cruel, I would be like, cool, write down one thing that you're good at. You can be pretty broad with this. It could be like engineering, IT, biology, medicine, that sort of stuff. But if you're not good at it and you want to do something, I will generally get you to pull a Jenga piece.
Okay.
And the tension mounts because, well, there's less and less pieces to pull.
Okay.
And
okay, carry on.
And if the tower gets knocked over, something really, really bad happens.
Terrible happens. Oh no.
So
Yeah.
it's sort of
So-
replacing the chance element that dice would give you.
Yeah.
It's like more tangible, like more directly your fault.
Yep. So usually it will be like, it doesn't have to necessarily be, oh, the monster comes out and eats you. It can be something like, yeah, you fuck up the circuitry and now your ship is dead in space.
Okay.
Or you've activated the killer androids and they're coming for you.
They're
Like,
coming for you.
Yeah. I personally love a bit of cosmic horror. So last night I very much did a odd sort of setting where they found themselves further away from their destination and arrived a week earlier than they should have.
Ooh, a bit of time warp.
Yep, they immediately have to land from to help with the emergency signal of a research base in a mining colony. and they have to go down and try to work out what the hell is going on, finding some ancient ruins. And I made it very clear in my role playing game there isn't any sort of sentient aliens. There's fauna and flora, whatever it is, like
Fauna and flora,
animals
yeah.
and animals and plants that are alien, but there are no
Other
intelligent
races.
life forms.
Mhm.
Yeah, except they found ruins
Oh.
of a
So
different civilization and
Oh.
a statue that makes everybody a bit sad and a bit I don't think I can say the words on
there.
on YouTube or anything, but
A bit
unalive
depressy
themselves.
spaghetti.
Mhm.
Yep.
Interesting.
So
Oh god, it's like
yeah,
weeping angels almost.
they don't move. However, the statues do bleed.
Oh
Oh
gosh.
god.
It also
So
gives me the Protheans from Mass Effect kind of vibe.
yeah, a little bit. But yes, the signal from this statue seems to give off a bit of a don't be around anymore vibe to humans. However,
Mhm.
androids are based off of brain scans, and so it can't control androids fully. So the androids become hostile
Oh
Mhm.
damn.
and
The android's like,
cry.
where the fuck is
Oh
this
my gosh.
statue?
Yeah, exactly. Um,
What was
so yeah,
your
that was
what was your gateway into sci-fi? Like, did you watch something as a kid or?
Was it Doctor Who like
um
it was for every British kid?
Mhm.
actually I was a big Doctor Who fan when I was younger. I have
Mm.
Tennant's screwdriver. I have the Master's laser screwdriver
Oh,
kicking around somewhere.
nice. Yeah.
So yeah, I was a big Doctor Who fan. I collected the comic book series that came out for a while there.
Oh,
Mhm.
But
nice.
I fell off of that after um oh, what was his name?
Matt Smith, Peter Capaldi.
Peter Capaldi. Like
Yeah, me too.
I was a bit like
Lasted longer
okay.
than I did then.
I actually
Yeah.
gave up after David Tennant,
Yeah,
pretty
same,
much.
yeah.
Mm.
Um,
Matt Smith was alright. He weren't bad. I
mm,
mean, none of them were
Oh,
bad.
going off of sci-fi horror. What's your favorite Doctor Who villain or alien?
um, God.
Favorite or the one that terrifies you the most?
We'll get to terrifying. So I think I know what it is.
I've got a few that come to mind. For Terrified, favorite, I really like the stupid ones, like the Absorbaloff.
Oh, the Zorbaloff.
Yeah, and I also do like Daleks a lot, much more than
Daleks are
Cybermen.
sassy.
Yeah, Cybermen,
You
they
are superior
scare
in only
me.
one respect.
Yeah,
You
they're
are
like
better at dying.
sassy. They're so sassy.
I really like them. I was like, yeah, okay, I can kind of see what their deal is. What else did I really like? There are two that are coming towards me, towards my memory palace, which scared the absolute trousers off of me as a kid. The first one was, wait, do you want to do your favorites first, Teddy, and then we'll do scary ones?
I don't really have a favorite, or like, I like the one that scares me the most, and the one that I probably like the most is probably the same one. So
Okay, what's
Is it
yours?
is it a
it's the Weeping Angels.
Okay.
yep?
They've like I don't like things. I don't like things moving if I can't see them. I don't like the idea that if I'm stuck in a room with one and I realise I'm in there, I'm then like fucking cooked. I've got to try and keep an eye open at all times.
Yep.
Or else back
Blink
out.
being probably one of the best horror episodes of Doctor Who out there still.
Yeah, it was fucking
and then they
terrifying.
get up in your face and then they start to like open their mouth and it's like full
Yeah.
of, like teeth. I'm like no, no.
I think scariest for me as a kid, there was one with Clockwork People.
Oh, the Clockwork
Ooh.
Mannequins.
They fucking
With
terrify me. That's the only time I've ever actually in my life physically hidden behind a behind a sofa, behind an object because I was that scared. That was the Clockwork People one. And the second one is obviously the classic World War II, "Are you my mommy?" one.
oh yeah, I was gonna say that one That one freaked me out a lot.
I watched that like last year as well to see if it was still scary. Yeah, it is.
The scene with the hospital where they all get up and look
Oh,
at you,
jeez
and then they all go back
Louise.
down.
Yeah, and when the doctor turns into one and his like mouth turns into a gas mask, holy smokes! Like,
No,
come
okay,
on.
clarify real quick. Not the actual doctor from the show, but yeah.
Yeah, not that one. Different
Yeah.
one. Medical doctor, not sassy
real
Time Lord doctor.
A doctor with qualifications.
Yeah. Who's
Does the
your
doctor
favourite
have a
villain?
doctorate?
Yes, he does.
Oh, okay, fair enough. He can have it then. Yeah, Cedar, who's your fave?
I gotta say, probably the ones that did scare me a lot as a child were Weeping Angels. Because I love them as a concept. They are terrifying creatures. Except, yeah, I was also gonna say the gas mask zombies
Oh, yeah.
From Silent Child. I think it's the Quiet Child.
Oh, so
Generally
scary.
freaked the hell out of me, and
Yeah.
I'm very tempted. I want to do another game of Dread, but I want to set it in the World War II setting and have those creatures around.
Oh, that'd be
Aw.
fun. I think what really got me about the Weeping Angels was probably one of the first episodes they showed up in. I think they were all in a graveyard or something, and I think they'd been introduced in
It
the series
was
before, but I didn't know
it
what
was
they
an
were yet.
abandoned house.
Yeah, and they were all in the basement or something. There was like loads of them, but I didn't know they were a thing yet. So, and neither did anyone, like, obviously the characters didn't know, the doctor didn't figure it out until later. And then as soon as they were figured out, that's when they got aggressive, and I was like, they just bide their time. They just bide their time. I hate that. No.
Oh, actually, you saying that reminds me of. Did you guys watch Doctor Who when it was Christopher Eccleston pre David
Oh.
Tennant?
Yep.
Do you remember that
Yep.
episode with the mannequins? Like one of the first ones that
Yep.
he did, and Mickey, Rose's boyfriend, turns into a
Living
mannequin.
living
Oh,
plastic.
Oh my god! For some reason,
No.
that freaked the shit out of me when he come back plastic. I was like, oh god, no.
Yeah, that was weird.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. Horror
But yes.
done well. It's just so good.
And that's what I love about sci-fi horror. It's the sort of weird not understanding what the hell it is going on.
Yeah,
or
that
like,
lack of
which
intelligence that we think we have, and then in the face of this great other thing, we're like, wow, we are nothing but dirt to these other creatures.
So, I'm going to quickly, if you're okay with it, I'm going to list off a couple of different sci-fi horror ones, and then I'll focus a bit more on to Signalis, because I generally think that
Yes,
you
tell
two
us our
would very,
lesbians.
very, very much love the particular video game. So the first one I will mention is a beautiful book series known as, I believe it's No More Tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Haven't heard of it. Carry on.
Is it No More Tomorrows?
Let me
Or is it
perform
New
some
Tomorrows?
research while we're here. No
Can
More
you hear the
Tomorrows, the
tippy-tapping?
compelling true story. No, this one's about a woman in prison. Oh, this one's rough.
Yeah. So I don't think it's called that. I think it's called New Tomorrows.
Let's have a look. Oh, this one looks like Aliens. 2006.
All the
All
tomorrows.
tomorrows, yeah. Ooh.
So, speaking of stuff that we do not understand, imagine getting to the point in human evolution where we can travel across the stars at light speed and have worked out genetic, like, be able to be genetically perfect and everything like that. And we think, hey, we're pretty powerful, we're pretty strong. And then we come across a species known as the Q. The Q, in all intents and purposes, are gods.
Oh, goody.
They look at you, go, what the fuck do you think you're doing? We didn't design you to do this, and change you rapidly through evolution to become a filtration system.
Oh, yummy. We're
What
a
are we
tree.
filtering? I'm interested.
The Q's urine.
Oh
Oh,
boy.
no, it's a piss kink book. No.
No, not
So-
another one.
Old
I-
Tomorrows goes through the series of humanity's massive downfall against the Q Empire, which basically goes along the lines of what horrible, horrible thing could you be turned into next? There are things like the filtration system, which I'm not going to send a picture into the group chat because generally it's a bit horrible to look at. But think human bricks.
Mm.
Ew.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yummy.
There are things known as the what are they called? Lopsided, which are basically weird fish human beings. Think a human stretched over a fish.
Mm.
And some
Nice.
of the evolutions that eventually sort of pop up. However, the Q do not reign victorious forever, as humanity eventually evolves to be able to digitize themselves and kick the shit out of the Q who can't, well, manipulate metal as well as flesh.
Mm-hmm.
Robots were the answer all along.
Yep.
I'm looking at the
And
cover of this, and I'm already like, oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I did send the cover for
Yeah.
your viewing pleasure, Anna.
Oh,
Isn't
did
it
you?
lovely?
Okay, thank you. Oh,
But
God, I'm
however,
looking at the bricks. Oh, God.
yeah, it's all a bit grim. However, the main kick in the pants about this is the narrator of this book is revealed to be a different alien species
Ooh.
after humanity has gone extinct
Oh, my
thousands of
God.
years into the future.
So he's yapping on about this tale of what happened to these two dead races.
Yep.
Wow.
Have fun. I
The-
mean, it will happen one day.
It will happen,
Hmm.
but let's hope we don't get turned
No.
into filtration systems.
I would much rather it be like a Into the Matrix situation where we're like all in little things.
So, All Tomorrows is a very sort of cautionary tale and is quite grim, but also a very interesting one of like how, well, DNA and evolution could be turned into a weapon against us.
I'm guessing the person who wrote this was very interested in like biology and evolution and stuff.
Yep. He was very into his body horror.
It does also seem kind of like a cautionary tale that we humans aren't as indestructible and as superior as we think we are, and that will be our downfall.
This is all
That was
well
the
and
vibe.
good, but I would now like to hear about the lesbians.
Okay.
We've got more things to talk. One other, like, I don't know if this counts as like sci-fi horror, but I remember when we were in like year 6 and they showed us like the War of the Worlds film. That terrified me. That was scary. Have you seen that, Cedar?
I have seen the War of the Worlds film, and interestingly enough, the War of the Worlds radio show actually
Ah.
caused mass hysteria and panic because people thought it was real,
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's so crazy.
which is kind of just very, very cool in my opinion, because generally hearing people being like, oh my god, aliens from Mars are killing us all, is
Yeah,
just
like freak
sort
out.
of funny.
I think,
Yes.
but I don't know if it happened in this instance, but there was also an instance in I can't remember what country it was, but it was a country, and it was they were saying like another country was invading them with like all this weaponry, and they were all gonna die, and people like actually like completely freaked out, started arming themselves and everything, like all went to shit. I was like, my god, you have to be careful what you put out there. You have to be so careful.
All
Like,
right.
maybe back in the day it was more fun. Nowadays people would just be like, the zombies are coming! They just completely freak out. Are there any
Okay,
like
I-
psychological sci-fi like ones that you like? Because that's more my thing. I don't like the gore and stuff, but I love when they fuck with your mind. Like Soma. I love Soma.
Soma, oh my god, Soma is such an amazing game. I was
It's
actually going to say
so
Soma.
clever.
It's like what actually is a human being.
Yeah, what's a soul?
Yeah, so one of the ones that I absolutely love, yeah, Soma. Another one is Iron Lung, done by the lovely Markiplier.
Oh.
Based off a video game, but also generally amazing movie, which is sort of cosmic horror. Trying to remember the other one that was a big fan of when I was younger.
I mean, Alien is with the xenomorphs. That's probably also sci-fi horror, isn't it? 'Cause it's aliens and
Yeah,
stuff.
very very classic sci-fi horror. Event
Apparently-
Horizon.
Oh yeah.
There is some pretty horrible scenes in that. There is a particular scene in a room where everybody is doing the Devil's Tango and also a bit of the Depresso Spaghetto at the same time.
My
What?
And it
God.
didn't really freak me out. But yes, it was sort of like, yeah, everything's a bit bad.
Yeah.
Um,
I like that
but-
just feeling of dread where it's like not obvious what the monster is or if there even is a monster. It's just these people convincing themselves and falling apart.
You guys
Have you
have
heard
very
of the
different
lo-
tastes to me. My God. This
We're
is
over here
like.
Have you heard of
terrifying
the-
Anna.
Amazing Jenga game called Dread. Would you like to play it?
Yeah, Anna, do you want to play a horror game?
I love the fact that it's called Dread. It feels light and airy, which is really nice.
And yeah, actually, it's like, oh no, this is really dreadful. I feel
I
like if
thought-
we put Anna in front of Five Nights at Freddy's, though, you'd piss your pants. So
Yeah, I'll tell you why. Because
So nice to meet you.
there you go. Anna.
how many hours did I spend watching you play Amnesia, Teddy?
Yeah, true. Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Yeah,
And how many
Yes.
times did I play it? I think you'll recall 0.
0. You weren't brave enough.
I'm a pussy and I'm proud. Don't mind.
I need to replay that because I'm pretty sure it's not as scary as I remember it being.
I remember being absolutely off my tits in fear.
The second one though, the machine for pigs, that one was fucking scary.
Mm.
Right, lesbians. I
Um,
think Anna needs some lesbians.
Lesbians. So, one of my all-time favorite games that, ironically, I have never actually completed and only got so far into, is the lovely game known as Signalis, where you play as a character called Elster, who is a synthetic android. She's
I'm
pretty
gonna like
iconic.
this.
She has some pretty cool looking armor and like facial sort of greeblies put into her face. But
Yeah,
yes,
like cyberpunky.
very cyberpunky. She's very cool. She basically wakes up on a mysterious red planet, goes for a little bit of a walkie-walkie, and finds a ruined sort of a gateway. I think it's sort of almost like a Japanese sort of one of those red gates. I don't know what they're actually called.
The what
And
they
then
the
finds-
Toshi? No, that's not what they're called.
And then finds a perfectly round hole that leads straight down with a little staircase around the edge.
Mm-hmm.
Would you go into the strange hole, kids?
You know
No.
the answer to that is no.
Okay.
Tory
Well, anyway,
gates. Tory gates.
Elster is a bit more of a badass than all of us and decides to go down the hole.
I mean, if you're a
she-
robot, can you feel fear?
She can feel fear.
Oh.
Elster is a synthetic human. She is not a she is an android, but also kind of living. Think a bit
Yeah.
more closer to cyborg.
Yeah.
She makes her way down this hole, and what does she find at the bottom of the hole, guys?
Terrible, horrible
Something. It's not going to be nice. It's not going to be a chalky cake, is it?
It's another hole.
Oh.
And it's a bit smaller, so she has to get on her hands and knees and crawl in there. And then she wakes up in the it's not the Penrose station. It's a mining facility.
Okay.
And the first thing she finds in this radio station, and you gotta remember that in this world, there's a couple of bits of media that are very much illegal, and you're not allowed to read it. If you have a book, you better hand it over to the authorities. Called The King in Yellow.
Mm.
So I'm not going to get into too much of the story of Signalis, but I will go over some of the interesting stuff that pops up in it.
Okay.
So in Signalis, there is some very interesting little bits and pieces. For example, The King in Yellow, one of the first books that you find very beginning of the game, that sort of sets the tone of Signalis. It is a very depressing sort of government Big Brother regime kind of setting.
Oh,
where,
nice.
unfortunately, if you are an Elster, which is a sort of robot, cyborg, synth human thing, you kind of have it better off than being a regular human in this world.
Mm.
As the regular humans are kind of just used as, well, worker force, which is a bit strange. There are a lot of horror sort of elements. For example, when you're going through the facility, you do find other like elsters or robots kicking around. However, they have sort of cancerous growths and generally a bit upset about being alive still, and they get very hostile. Some of them even going as far as the ripping off their own flesh and bone, or ripping off their own flesh to reveal the metallic skeleton underneath.
Pop the
It
hood, if
is-
you will.
Yeah, it is quite horrible, sort of grim setting. But Elster, our main character, Mrs. Signalis herself, is doing all of this to find her, I think they're called stalwarts, pilot, the woman that she loves.
Oh,
So they were a part of a program known as the Penrogues program, which is there's an Elster unit and a stalwart, which is a human being, put onto a ship, sent out to find inhabitable worlds, because Earth isn't doing too great at the moment.
It doesn't sound like it.
Yeah. The only problem is, it's not guaranteed that they'll actually find anything.
Yeah.
And over the years, the ship falls apart because limited supplies and stuff like that. And, well, you're an android, so you don't get sick. But if you're a human, you very much do. And so the sad thing is that the sort of pilot, the lesbian lover that we are trying to save, has been stuck in cryo for a long, long time, and we are in an endless loop trying to fulfill a promise to her that we will die with her.
Oh man.
There are
Damn.
multiple endings to Signalis depending on your actions throughout the game. Not necessarily visible choices, but how quickly you get through the game, how violent you are through the game, and so on and so forth. And some of them endings are pretty grim. There is one where you get to your lover, but there is a reinforced door between you and her, and you just can't get through it, even tearing off your own arm to get through.
Damn.
However, and this is my personal favorite, you know it's a loop. So, you go through it a second time. This time, you choose violence. This is your girl. This is your girly pop. You're not going to let the cosmic horror get in your way. You're not going to let cancerous growths and cosmic horrors get in your way. So you armor up, you get your shotgun, and you go Signalis the crap out of this. You go bongus some binguses, you go unalive some people, and you find your waifu, and then you live happily ever after. And I don't care what anybody else says, that's the ending that I wanted. I didn't get it because I didn't finish the game, but it's the one I got.
It's like Undertale, where you could either be like really nice, or you could just be like, I'm killing everyone.
Yeah, so there's a couple of different endings, but yes, the one that I very much went through was just, and I didn't get to the end because I got distracted by something else, but it was cool. This is my wife. She might be weird cosmic horror wife. She might be doing some weird mind controlling things, and there's like some weird shit going on, but I'm gonna get to her, and I'm gonna
She's up to something, but she's my wife.
Yeah, well, she's not necessarily intentionally doing this. She just kind of does it. But I'm gonna stomp, shoot, and taser my way through this until I get to her.
Wow.
But yes, this is the lovely game of Signalis. There are plenty of amazing breakdowns of the story out there online.
I bet
One
there's
that's also
great
very
fan fiction.
Yeah, there is
Oh, there
amazing
must
fan
be.
fiction,
Yeah.
and there is so many memes in this game.
Okay.
So, like for
Sounds
example,
about right.
one of the things that pops up during the game is from the regime, you are only allowed to carry 6 items at a time, which is what the original inventory was, which was 6, which wasn't very good in my opinion. I think they could have mixed it up, and they did a bit later on. But you could
Aw.
already carry 6 items at a time.
Mhm.
So how many pieces of paper can you carry?
6.
Correct.
Oh.
So when you have to
Oh.
hand in that document, you better be doing it 6 pieces of paper at the time.
Oh my goodness.
That's annoying.
But that is very much the meme to deal with it. It's a mining colony, but you can only pick up 6 things at a time.
You're a synthetic human, but you can only carry 6 pieces of paper, man. Don't get greedy. Oh, I love that.
Yeah, it's also there's a lot of jokes to do with the synthetics, because you come across different types, and they are all you sort of find later on they have different personalities. So there is they are all based off of different birds. And hold on, where's so I can't remember what they're particularly called, but there is one that is based off a bird that's very social. And so if it finds other versions of itself, they tend to clump together and they like to sing and dance.
Oh.
And so
That's
this
cute.
is very
Cute little
very cute
Easter
stuff.
eggs. Yeah.
Also, we love it because all the robots are very tall, attractive women. Some of them in body armor.
Oh yeah, we like a body armor. This is like Sam with the Plague Doctor all over again.
Oh yeah. That
He
was
loves that
that
Plague
was
Doctor.
Darkest Dungeon, wasn't it?
Yeah. I do like a good bit of sci-fi psychological thriller, and I like lesbians. Maybe I'll dabble in the game. Maybe
This
I'll
has
have
been
give it a
fun.
go.
This has been a
Yeah.
fun romp through Doctor
Yeah.
Who and new games and new books that I hadn't heard of. So thank you, Cedar.
Because
That's all right.
we're trying to indoctrinate Anna into spacey stuff. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm shit at
Yeah.
space. I'm not shit at I am quite shit at sci-fi, but I'm okay with sci-fi if it's like I like a lot of kind of
Bits to do with it.
Yeah, I love anything to do with androids. Cough cough, Detroit Become Human ruin my life.
Yeah, you did like Detroit.
And then I like also like post-apocalypse is my jam. That's my jam.
Yeah.
Less so sci-fi, but more post-apocalypse. Anyway, I feel like now would be a good time to.
No, I want to say one more thing.
Oh, go do it.
Please. I was just gonna ask Cedar if because I know he's watched Digital Circus, which is Glitch on the tubes. If because he likes sci-fi, he's seen Murder Drones as well.
I have seen about 3 episodes of Murder Drones. I already absolutely love it. I'm currently watching for it for the moment. So don't spoil it anything, otherwise I will come to your house and pickle file you.
Okay,
I will put you in a barrel, and only St. Peter's will be able to bring you back from being a pickle.
I would love it to be a pickle. I love pickles. Okay, that was all I wanted to say, was because like Murder Drones is quite fun. It's like it's sci-fi horror, but it's like done quite funny until kind of you get to the end and then it gets a bit like ooh.
Can I recommend a series if you guys haven't watched it already? If we're doing quick recommendations, if you are a big fan of the Star Trek series and that sort of like different shows, I highly recommend Lower Decks. That kind of just takes the piss out of Star Trek and some of the silliness that comes with it. Yep.
Got it.
So that's a good fun. I did like Star Trek as a kid. I like Mass Effect. Mass Effect is like my Star Trek.
One of the funniest jokes in the show, in my opinion, was so what's the difference between a phaser and a phaser rifle? One I need 2 hands to hold.
Oh my god. I do like a good comedy show.
That actually went so far over my head, it wasn't even like it's cleared the sun. That one,
like a phaser pistol straight over your head.
Well,
Anywho,
you've got a phaser. Okay, never mind. I won't explain it.
No, let her stew. We can take credit if you want. If we're done with sci-fi for now.
Yep.
Let's do it.
There will always be more room, obviously, for more. Perhaps if there's ever a point where we want to get into other niches of sci-fi or specific sci-fi things, obviously. But for now, we can start taking credit for things. Who wants to go first?
I will go first. I am taking credit for the fact that I am up past 10 p.m. tonight.
Woo!
Yeah,
Which
you go
never
to bed at like.
happens.
You used to go to bed at like 7 p.m. on the dot, and I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Did I? No, not
You
7.
did. You did. When we were teenagers, you would go to bed at 7 p.m.
Well,
Sometimes 7:30.
I'm a big girl now and I go to bed at 10, and so I'm taking credit for not doing that. And
Big
also,
girl.
I did some sewing on my sewing machine today and I didn't throw it
You
out the
did.
window, and that was big. That was
Yeah.
huge
They
for
were
me.
cute. You made a little pouch for your Kubo or whatever it is.
My Kobo, Jonathan, yeah, I
Kobo.
did. Mm-hmm.
Photos
like-
where it didn't happen.
Yeah,
Okay.
put your lemon case in the chat. It
God,
was
that
very,
was
very
so
cute.
threatening.
Yeah, it was, give us
Photos
the
where it didn't
photos.
happen.
Give us the photos.
Give us the
Jesus.
I will
photos.
find you.
Oh my God.
What about you, Cedar? What are you proud of doing this week?
I am incredibly proud that I got to do my lovely little one-shot dread thing with my D&D party.
Aw.
I've painted up some lovely little sci-fi miniatures, which is usually not the go because I'm usually busy doing D&D, and I've started doing what are we called, diorama framed art that I'm very
Oh.
proud of to display my miniatures.
Yeah.
I'll perhaps send a picture or two in the group chat so you guys can
give
have a
it to us.
gander.
Give it to us. I love a good diorama. I think didn't M have like a Stardew diorama once?
Yeah.
When they were showing us all their Smiskies. They were cute. Dioramas are cute. Can I do anti-credit? Can I like admonish
God.
myself?
Oh
Can
no, okay.
I mean,
Can
you
I-
can, but I will be ringing the shame bell.
Yeah.
Can I anti-credit the fact that I tried to go outside and exercise yesterday and fucked up my ankle? I had to go to A&E.
Well, see, that was your
Terrible.
first problem. You were once supposed to go outside.
I know. You know what? I thought to myself, I'm going to put my bare feet in the grass, the sun shining on my face, the
Not even your
birds in
human
the
feet.
trees. I know, my bare feet. I've turned into a bear. I'm going to start, and I'm going to skip, and I start skipping, and it goes well for all of about, literally, I'm not even kidding, 0.5 seconds, and then my right foot goes down a rabbit hole I hadn't noticed, and makes the most sickening, disgusting, crunchy pop noise. Like, you know those videos where people put dry pasta in their mouths and then say to their partners, crack my back for me? It sounded exactly like that when they bite down on like the dry pasta and they go like, it was
Okay.
not nice.
That's an image.
It was, ooh. And then I spent ages in A&E just for them to tell me, you haven't broken anything, you've just like busted a ligament or something ruptured. And I was like, great, okay. And they were like, actually, if you'd broke something, you'd be looking at like 3 to 4 weeks healing time, but because it's like your soft tissue, you're looking at 6 to 12 weeks. I was like, oh, okay, thank you.
Well done, you fucked yourself.
I was like, oh, so I couldn't just, fucking fracture it or something. But the joke was that my brother broke his collarbone and my mum broke her, like, part of her ankle. She fractured her ankle, and I was like, ooh, who's gonna be next? And it was me. It was me. But no, it wasn't me. I've swerved, so, it's still up in the air. Anyone could be next.
Wow, what a great note to end on. Thank you, Teddy.
That's a
Setting
threat.
the mood.
Like, we come back next episode, like, Anna's not here. Oh, Anna broke her leg.
Yeah, all of my bones in my body are broken.
Anna is like the glass bones guy from SpongeBob.
I've been turned into a flesh brick that filtrates piss.
No.
Oh,
God. Getting into the body horrors.
Not on my bingo card.
Okay. No body horrors. No body horrors. Just healthy, happy people who have had a good episode, good time hanging out with friends. And that's where I think we're going to wrap it up, unless we have anything else to say. Any last minutes? Get it in now.
Remember to I'm gonna sell us out. Like, comment, subscribe.
Oh my God.
Please give this podcast some love. Otherwise, I will find you and I will turn you into a flesh cube.
We will send Cedar to your address.
Wow. Thank you.
I know where you are.
Yzma style as a cockroach, and he'll spring out, transform through the evolutionary line.
I
into
am
an
the sci-fi horror.
android. Yeah. We'll start experimenting on him tonight. Anything you want to say, Anna?
I'm ready for bed.
Oh, but then you're gonna have nightmares tonight.
Thanks, guys. That was a really nice one. Yeah.
You're gonna wake up in the bed. You're gonna be like, did I pee myself? I was so scared.
I know. I'm absolutely buzzing. Can't wait.
Okay, all right then. Well, thank you so much for listening. That's all we have for today, but it is far from all we have to say. Next week, who knows? Maybe we'll talk about your hyperfixation. Tune in to find out. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.